Salutations, all my fellow treasure hunting addicts. I'll give a few seconds to see if I got any fans coming on. And oh, I got one thumbs up already. Cool. Okay, this is this week's Treasure, Trash, and Treasure. We've got quite a few cool things here. I got this horseshoe. I was just looking at it, and it looks like it has silver on it for some reason. Just right in here. All the rest of it's all rusty and everything, and all that's real shiny. Looks like silver. Hello, New Marshall. How's it going? Paula Abrams, thank you for coming in. How you feeling, New Marshall? You doing all right? How about you, Paula? Everything going well, I hope? Well, we had a pretty productive day yesterday. Found a lot of cool things like this fairy brat pin. Don't know what that's all about. But I'll start with the least of things here. This is the least of things, but there's a lot. Oops. Could be in there. Didn't mean to throw that away. This is all the aluminum foil and packets and garbage that I dug up, because it all gives you a good signal, most of it. And it's just trash. So that's the least of everything. So, one of the nicest things I think I found yesterday was this hook. It's made by the blacksmith that goes to that fair, and it's a replica of a hook. And I think they drove these into like the mantle, because they had like big logs and stuff on the mantle of their fireplace, and then they drive this into the mantle, this spike here, and then hang their pots and stuff on this. They could hook anything on it, you know. So one of the strangest things I found there was this cannonball. And now I'm pretty sure it's a cannonball. 3-inch cannonball. I don't know where they got that dirt to fill that hole, but wherever they got that dirt, they brought in this cannonball. Hello, Colonel Collecting. How's everybody doing today? Nice Friday. Beautiful. Look at the sky. Beautiful blue. There's a jet flying over. It's not spraying anything. That's good. Beautiful day. Winter has hit in Virginia, huh? Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. There's so many cold states that Virginia is usually a cold state in the wintertime, right? It's got snow Virginia. It let's count up the bottle caps I got. Got this week. This is just this week. Remember, this is only from this week. I cleared everything off from last week. Most of it's right there and in there. But this is all, everything that I got, including the tub of trash over there, I got this week. So I hunted Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And a lot of you guys were there for it. So anyway, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Wait a minute. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100 bottle caps. 100 bottle caps that I dug out of the ground, not counting the aluminum. We didn't get very many aluminum, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we had 107 from the last count. So we got 207 bottle caps. And then we had no, we had 128. So we have 228, and we had 107 could be's. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Oops, that's a cap. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. No, we didn't have 107. We had a 68. 68. 6, 8, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. So 68 and 50, 117, 16, and 17, 115. 115 could be's. So we got a few of everything. Lots of aluminum over there. Got lots of steel. We got brackets. And I thought this was a one with a magnet in it, but it's not really a magnet. This is just a support bracket for something. I got 3 of them that afternoon. I got a spring here out of a clock. I've got to turn around here and check. Happy Friday to everybody. Is that Dan Barris? All right. And we have Oh, I can't read that. Is that, here I am is here. Here I am to save the day. And we got a sprinkler here. Lots of screws. Lots of screws. We only got one battery this week, and it was a phone battery. Got a really nice 1/4 inch and a 1/16 inch hex wrench. That was pretty cool. And we got a drive bit here someplace. What'd they do with it? There it is. That's a 1/4 inch drive. 3/8. I think that's a 3/8. I don't think that's a 1/4. Yeah, that's a 3/8 inch drive bit. And we got lots of little pieces of hardware. We got even a pneumatic hookup. It's a connector for 2 different types of pneumatics. So when you have 2 hoses and you have 2 different connectors, this is a transfer or pneumatic hoses. All right, screen is terrible out here to read on. Miles highway. Aluminum cans. Oh, you were cleaning up the highway and getting aluminum cans? I can't see this thing. Well, this is terrible out in the sunlight. I can't see my phone at all. It's just so dark. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to read your things. Hello to everyone. Here I am is waving. Okay, I'm seeing some of it. So anyway, I got a couple of really nice tools. I got a nice putty knife at the, if you watched my video, the day that I went to the medical parking lot, around that rehab hospital, or I went back after I cut my live off. I went back, but I couldn't get on live, so I just did some videos, and this is in that video, as well as this little guy with 16 Zinkins. I dug up 16 Zinkins and this, and a fuse and a couple of other things in that spot, and 2 dimes and 2 coppers, I think. So all together this week, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, wait a minute, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 49 Zinkins. We got 10 coppers over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dimes. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 nickels. That's 45 and 80. It's $1.25, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $2 in nickels. So that's $2.25, $2.65, 69 cents. So $2.69. Not too bad. Now for the good stuff here. Started out, we got a little piece of chain. It's not worth anything, but got that out in the parking lot. We also got this out in that huge parking lot. That turned out really nice. And this bead, I thought this was a nut, but it's actually a bead. It's got little spikes all around it. And in the parking lot on Tuesday, I got this little silver earring. And yesterday, we came up with a couple of things. We got this little thing. It's really dilapidated. I don't know what is in the center of that. It looks like resin or something, but it's some kind of plastic, I think. But it's a little charm. But it's got a pendant hook on it. So, not very pretty. Then we got this little snowflake, which is pretty cool. Well, we have 20 some odd people watching and only 6 likes. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up. We should have at least half of what's watching. So, nice little snowflake charm. And then yesterday I got this. I thought for sure it was gold, but alas, it's not gold. It must be brass. I was for sure it was gold. It's got 2 armadillos on each side, kind of chasing each other. Nice little pendant. And on Wednesday I got a doubloon. And yesterday I got 2 tokens. One's a transit token and one is a John's Pizza token. That's nice. This is a little heavier, but it's still a bangle jangle because it's not light like most of them. It's a little heavier one. It's pressed on, through one side. It's not stamped. It's pressed, and got a nice coin figure on one side, but it's just the reverse of it on the other side, an indentation. So I guess the best thing that I got in jewelry wise was this. Just at the end of my live, and I only had 3 people left watching, and I thought for sure this was gold too. It just looked like it, but I think it's just gold plated. I don't see any marks in it, but when I test it, it tests 14 karat gold, but I don't hardly believe it since it's not marked, and it's, I don't know, it's all scratched up and everything, and it's not showing through anything. I have to have somebody else test it, because if it tests, if it's right, it tests 14 karat gold and it's 12.5 grams. So I'm just not sure. I'm going to have somebody else test it to tell me for sure, because it could be 14 karat plate. Hey, Kenneth Bird, how's it going? There's Corning around. How you doing, Tupac? So I'm not plagued with the stamp of gold filled or, uh, but we'll see. Ring is a ring is a ring, right? So I did get some other little doodads. This one I don't appreciate too much. Get thee behind me, Satan. Satan throws the best parties. That's debatable. And we got a service dog tag here, which I thought was a cool find. Again, I thought this was a bottle cap. And we've got a couple of cool buttons. Got a Celtic knot button and a shield button. And then we just got a plain metal button, I think. Pretty heavy metal button. But nothing real fancy. And we got a little bell. A little jingle bell. Oh, this goes down here with this hardware nuts and bolts and stuff. And we got this triple light. We got that was a surface find. More surface finds up here. Just we got Wally the Walrus from Chilly Willy here. Some Cinderella lost her slipper. I found that. And some of the neat things people don't think too much about. This is chain mail from a Renaissance costume. Yeah. See if I can put some of it together a little bit. Kind of goes like that. Like so. Like so. Like. But anyway, you got the idea. Makes chainmail. For armor. Medieval armor. Got a nice keyring clippy here that works. And another clip. This was off of a dog leash. I cut the little piece of dog leash that was on it off of it. Got a surface find here. Got a little fish bait. So some of the somewhat interesting, but less than jewelry and all, have a saw that I found. You see the teeth on the saw and the tip of the saw. This is somewhere close to the tip. I don't think it went in there anyplace. I don't know how they got that all torn up like that. It must have been hit by the lawnmower and done that, because that's, a saw is spring steel, so I had to hit pretty hard to break it up and bend it up like that. This is just a chunk of iron. I don't know. It looks like it came out of the asphalt at one point, but it is definitely metal. And it's about the same, just about the same size and weight as this cannonball. And of course I got the horseshoe. Pretty good sized horse. Almost a Clydesdale size. And I got some steel pipe. You don't see steel pipe much anymore. Cast iron pipe. I got a brake pad out of the parking lot. And then I got a whole bunch of pieces of rototiller tines. So, how many pieces did I get here? 5 pieces, or 4 pieces and a whole one. So, oh, is that? It is. Uh-oh. I got one more bottle cap. I was stuck to this piece of wire here. I got 3 10-gauge shotgun shells, 2 high base and a low base. Well, thanks for coming, Paula. You take care now. And anything else interesting? Snapple bottle caps. Did get a lighter plug. So that pretty much says it all for this week. I did get a vaping lighter. This one I dug up, and this one was surface fine. It's got a magnet in it. So anyway, I was happy to get my 5th ring for the year, whether it's real gold or gold plate. I know it has to be at least gold plate because it does test 14 karat gold. And anyways, beats the 2 that I got last week. Well, that 2 I got last week were gold plated, and half of them had rotted away. So I thought this is silver. I forgot to tell you, this tests silver, and it's supposed to be like a mood ring, but I couldn't get it to change colors or anything. It's got 2 other stones in it, and there's one at the bottom here. You can see it glint there, and one at the top up here. So it turned out to be a nice little piece. So these 3 pieces here are the best jewelry, or 4 pieces. That one's pretty good too. The rest of them are, yeah, iffy. But these are pretty nice, even though that's not gold. I thought for sure that was going to be gold. That is just too shiny, but brass will do that to you. Brass will make you think it's gold if it's the right shiny. Sometimes brass, when it kind of corrodes, thing is, it didn't corrode. Wasn't corroded at all. It was just real shiny coming out of the ground, and it was about, I guess, 2 inches deep or so. So, well, thanks, Colonel. Yeah, I test 14 karat gold, but it is iffy. And just, it doesn't look like it's not gold, but it could, the inside looks a little bit on the wonky side. But the diamonds, there are two on each side. There are two missing from the diamonds, but there are three diamonds on each side, and one's missing on each side. But those two on each side, right here and here, they test out diamonds. So when the ring has holes in the back of it, see, then generally the gems are real. So that's what makes me think it has to be at least gold plated, testing out, but it could be gold, solid gold. It's got the weight, it's 12 grams. So it's not a light ring, it's not a flimsy ring. I don't know what makes me think it might not be solid gold. It just came up clean. There's no rusty spots, there's no worn spots, there's, yeah, but I just, yeah, they don't usually put diamonds with fake gold. You don't usually find a real diamond in a fake gold ring. So, but it's not marked. That's what's bugging me. But there's a lot of Mexican gold that they don't mark. So, it does kind of make me wonder with why they would put a real diamond in a gold-plated ring. But it's just not worn like a gold plate ring would be worn. And it is worn, it has been worn. But even the worn spots are gold, so we'll see. I'm going to take it and have it tested when I get around to it. But this one was the one that really shook my... This is only 1.5 grams, see? So that something that size, if it was gold, should be around 3 grams at least. But it just didn't pass the test. And this one did. This one looks like it's something else, but it tests silver. And it's 18 years old. It was made in 2008. It might have been marked here because there's lettering on it, but it's torn here, and it says FOU 2008. It even has some kind of gem type things on the back that match this on the front. It's got two gem type settings in there. Just a weird one, but test silver for but it doesn't change. It changes colors when you look at it different times. Sometimes it looks green, sometimes it looks purple, blue, but it doesn't change colors when you hold it. It stays the same, multicolored depending on the angle. It's got yellow there. It kind of looks like a cat's eye, and yeah. But it was fun to dig up. It was about 50 yards from the cannonball. I found the cannonball first, and then about 50 yards away, I found the horseshoe. So it wasn't in the same patch. But this kind of baffles me too, because it's got, like, it's all rusty and it's got some real shiny edges on it. It only goes halfway around. It's like the horseshoe was repaired with a soldering iron or something. Because it's all worn on this side, but not on this side. This side, horse was pigeon-toed. So I find all kinds of weird stuff out in that park. But this cannonball really has me baffled why it's in the park, because it's the diameter 3¼ inches, exact diameter of a 3-inch cannonball, a non-explosive type. So, and you know, they can be anything. I did get 3 tit stakes. 2 of them are going in scrap because they're so rusty you can't do anything with them, but I got a nice shiny one there. Well, I guess that's about it. Well, I got 13 likes, and there's 13 people in chat. How about that? If there's any of the 13 that haven't hit the like button, hit that thumbs up. At least 2 people. Get me to 15. But I had fun hunting yesterday. Finally started getting something. Half the day I was just digging up mostly bottle caps and could be's and screws. Lots of screws. So, but these things fascinate me when I find them. I got those forks and the axes and this and some really cool relic looking stuff. I'm going to have to find a use for this. I don't really have anything. You can't drive this into drywall because it'll just tear out. You have to drive it into a 4x4. A big one of these, big hook. Really? This is just an ornamental thing that useful, but I guess it could make them any size. Hey, we got to the 15. Now there's 18 people watching. Can we get 5 more likes out of the 5 new watchers? These pins are weird. I think they're made out of pewter. My ultrasonic cleaner is not working, so I can't throw this stuff in the ultrasonic cleaner. Yeah, a little bit of work and had to clean up nicely. Oh. There, got the pin back inside the clippy there, so it'll be less dangerous now to pick up. This one, the pin's broken off of it. It was glued on and fell off. This might even be able to clean this up. This dog tag for a service dog. Whoever lost this lost something important, because you have to replace this if you lose it, because you can't go places without this tag on your dog. What's good for mining? A hook? Oh, oh yeah, I bet you could use that mining. Just drive it into the supports. Hang your lantern on it. There you go. There's a use for it. But we didn't do too bad, guys. One work week, and we got lots of goodies and some really interesting things. Things our imagination can go wild on. Thanks, Brian. Jesus is here. Hello. I'm having a hard time seeing my screen, so trying to... Okay, we still have 13 people in there. There are 3 people that are hanging out that haven't hit the like button, haven't hit that thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Get it to 20 at least. At least. No, this is from 3 days of hunting, about 6 hours a day hunting. This is on Fridays, this is when I show you everything that I found, even the trash, all the packets, aluminum packets and gum wrappers and chunks of aluminum foil and stuff. In here, every one of these is a hole that I dug. Every single one. So, got all of these. And then we got all the bottle caps. And we got all the pull tabs and tools and screws and little pieces of hardware and pieces of scrap iron. The interesting things like a 3-inch cannonball that I have no idea what was doing there, where it was at, and a horseshoe. We couldn't find the horse, so but then you got all the zinc and pennies over here, all the 1983 and above pennies. Got the copper pennies down here, got the jewelry down here, and got the nickels, dimes, and quarters. And we got that's $2, $3.25, and $2, $1.80, $2.80, and then 40 cents. That's $3.20, and then 49. That's $3.69, and then 10 copper pennies is $3.79. And we got 2 tokens here, and a doubloon, a replica doubloon from the park, and some little pieces of jewelry here. And then we got this mystery ring that it tests 14 karat gold, but could be just really heavy plated gold plate, but has 4 real diamonds in it. And then it's got some rubies and some emerald colored stones, but I don't know if they're real or not. And that was our best find of the week right there. So then we got this iron hook. It was made by a blacksmith, and it was home forged or hand forged. Lots of aluminum over here. So this is all from 3 days hunt, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I hunted and got all of this. So I hunted a parking lot behind a medical center on Tuesday, the parking lot in the park on Wednesday, and the park on Thursday. So actually the park is where I found most of this stuff, the good stuff. Found one piece of jewelry in the parking lot on Tuesday, and I found 2 pieces of jewelry and a bead, a metal bead. This count as jewelry too. 3 pieces of jewelry in the parking lot on Wednesday, and I found the chain here, length of chain. It's not gold, it is steel chain. And these 2 pendants here, or not 2 pendants, this pendant and this pendant. In the park, along with this bangle jangle here, and the 2 tokens. A lot of the money in the ring here is in the park. So there you go. Got lots of useful things. Got tools. Hey, 2 more. 17 people in the chat. There's 2 people there that like it well enough to hit the thumbs up button. There's 2 more people. Got usable hardware, nuts and washers, and somebody's vape. Hey, that's a pretty powerful magnet to be in the end of a vape. Picks it up pretty good. Is this? I think this is a chunk of lead here. I don't know what it's broken off of, but little chunk of lead. And we got a transition piece that hooks 2 different pneumatic hoses together, or it changes it to from one type of fitting to another type of fitting. So if you have this fitting, you can put it in the hose, and then this will connect your tool to it over here, or vice versa. So you have 2 different pneumatic fittings, so you can use one. So really? I have almost 6K views. Nice. Thank you, Colonel Collecting. Count on you, Colonel H. Thank you so much. And we have a new person down here. Mr. Cause. I search in Southern California, and this is, I search any parking lot, any lake, any park, any parking lot, any beach, pretty much anywhere. This was all in a parking lot behind a medical center, and a parking lot and park that are together at a lake. So the park I was at surrounds a lake, and the parking lot is a huge parking lot that's only used from April through May, and then it's only used for parking during those months because of a fair that happens. So, and this was behind the medical center, and this was behind the medical center, tools that I found, and this I found in the park yesterday. And In the parking lot, the day before yesterday, I found 3 10 gauge shells, 2 high base and a low base. I didn't find silly stuff like sugar meter needles. Take anything that's sharp out of wherever I am. I have a thing about if I dig it up, I take it out. And that's why you see all the trash on the table. And you see other metal detectorists that are out there, and they don't show you any of this stuff that they find, really. They show you the bare minimum of everything, and they've dropped most of everything in the trash can. So, but at the end of the week, you see everything that I dug up, even the trash, the bits of aluminum and foil packets, and like this is a medicine bottle, and you take that blue cap off and it's a needle bottle. You can, like for insulin or something. I've got 2 of them. Got that big one and this little one here. So you get to see it all as I dig it, because most of my videos are live. One more thumbs up. There's 16 people out there. One of you got to like it well enough to hit the thumbs up. Oh yeah, I found phones. I returned an iPhone this year. I went to the beach and I found 2 phones that day, and one of them they shut off and I couldn't return it. And the other one I returned and I mailed it to Washington. But it's been a good week, and really happy to have all of you guys come in and check out what I found. And you know, this is my 5th ring for the year, so the month of January produced 5 rings. One is platinum for sure, because it's marked platinum, and the other 3 are bling, just cheapy costume rings. But these are neat, because these are replica coins. I got a whole bunch of these different kinds. There's silver colored ones to represent silver, there's gold, and there's bronze, and there's some that look like they're pewter, but they're all nice. This one's supposed to be silver. So, tokens. I like tokens too. This is a transit token here. And this is a John's Pizza token there. All right, we made it to 21 likes. There's 23 people. Can we get 4 of you all that haven't hit that thumbs up to hit the thumbs up in the next 2 minutes? Or actually 1 minute now. That'd be nice if I could hit 25 today. Appreciate all of you guys, all the new guys that have come in. Mr. Cause, thank you for being my last one to say hi here. 5,600? Oh my goodness, it just keeps going up and up. So does silver. I think silver's up over 110, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. But guess now is the time to sell, right? Now is the time to sell your gold. So I'm going to take this in and check it and see if it's real gold. If it's real gold, it's 12 grams. 12 grams, I should be able to, if it was 14 karat gold, I should be able to get at at least $500 for it. 12 grams. So could have been more, but this little thing looks gold, but is not gold. All right, three more likes before I say goodbye. I got 22 people and 22 likes. Give me 3 more thumbs up. That'd be much appreciated. Every like counts in this business. I use a Nocta Legend, Nocta Macro Legend. The first one. The second one just came out, and they're selling the Legend 2 now. I would use any of the machines that are out there. I just can't afford to buy every single machine that comes along. I've been using the Legend for 3.5 years, and I love it. Look at all it gets me. I'm not wanting for anything. I don't think, if you look at this table, it's so eclectic, I don't think I passed up anything at all. And you can ask any of the guys that watch me all the time. You can watch my lives and you can see as I dig it up, because it's a live hunt. There's no editing, nothing. I hunt from 1 hour to 6 hours. And at one time, you can stay for 10 minutes. You can stay for the full 6 hours if I am on for 6 hours. But you see everything I dig up, when I dig it up. And then on Fridays at 2:30 in the afternoon, or on Saturday, depending on whether I have something to do on Friday, then I share everything that I dug up with you, including the trash over here. So you get to see close up what I found for the week. So if that's appealing, become a member. I'd really appreciate that. 20 people in chat, and I need 1 more thumbs up to reach 25. Could I get that? And then I'll leave y'all alone. Is there one of you 25? I've got 25 people out there. One of you. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much. You know what? You guys have been wonderful. God bless you all for being here and helping me enjoy what I do. And I hope that it's entertaining to you. And hope to see you on the next hunt. $900 to $1,000 if it's 14. Woohoo! I'm going to check it out. I'm going to go check it out because I can't trust myself. It says 14 karat gold in my test kit, but you know how that goes. I took 2 pieces of gold in. I just knew they tested 10 and 14 karat, and he said, nope, they're not gold. They're gold plated. So smash it. Thank you guys. God bless you all. You guys are wonderful. Give yourself a superlative, anyone you want, and just take a pick. Fantastic, amazing, outstanding, awesome. You pick your superlative. Have a great weekend, and I will be back next week. You guys are something else. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for being here to watch. And later, Gators. Let's hunt.